Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, those men that are doing this work in sincerity and in truth across the four corners of the earth, presenting their bodies a living sacrifice. To you all, I say shalom and greetings. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying through the Spirit. All right. So I have a picture here. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use yet. But I think I might have done a lesson on this some years ago. I'm not sure, but the spirit wanted me to. The spirit hit on me to do it again. At least mention this because the thing is, we were talking to some some possible believers. I'll say it like that. Today, and we were talking about the earth. All right, and all of its glory, obviously, and it took to them to realize like Esau had lied to us about every single thing, man. Right? So when you get to read the book of Job, it says that Esau is a physician of no value and he's a forger of lies, man. Right? That's what he does. So when it comes to the earth, we took everything that Esau taught us and we ran with it. Right? So there's one picture I'm looking at is showing a piece, two pieces taken out of the earth. It says the top layer is atmosphere, and then it has the Earth's crust, right? Then it has the mantle. Then it has the outer core. All right, they got another part to the side that says oceanic crust, lithosphere, asthenosphere, which is like the upper mantle, continues down to outer core, and then you have the outer core of molten metal and solid metal inner core. That's what they say that the center of the earth is made up with. So I have a few scriptures that I want to get, but I have some statistical facts that I want to talk about with this earth's core. Okay. Um, Let me see here. This is Psalms 95:4. It says, "In his hand are the deep places of the earth, but the strength of the hills is his also." So this is letting you know about Yahweh that the in his hand are the deep places of the earth. So he knows what everything is made of, how he wants it to be, right? All of those are in his hand, but also the strength of the hills. So your highest mountain, all right, is still his. Okay. This is Ecclesiastes 7:24. That which is far off and exceeding deep, who can find it out? You see, so who can truly know the depth of the earth? Okay? Who can know the depth of the earth? All right, so they'll lie to us and tell us that they know things. So let me get here, because the two main ones we used to hear about was the core and the mantle. Right? The core, mantle, and crust. Those are the three I used to hear. Maybe not all the smaller words in between, but the core, the mantle, and the crust. I used to always hear about those. So let me look this up. I put how far down is the Earth's mantle? Right? It says at close to 3,000 kilometers or 1,865 miles thick. This is the Earth's thickest layer. Right? It says it starts at 30 kilometers beneath the surface. All right, so it says 18.6 miles, right? 18.6 miles. All right, and they're trying to say it's 18 at 1,865 miles thick, but it's 18.6 miles to get down to the mantle. All right, so next I looked up the Earth's core. The core is about 2,900 kilometers at 1,802 miles, so 1,800 miles basically below the Earth's surface, and has a radius of 3,485 kilometers, 2,165 miles. All right. So we got the core, which is supposed to be the innermost part of the Earth. It's 1,800 miles to get there. Right? Am I saying that right? Yep, 1,800 miles to get there. And to get to the the mantle, it says it's 18.6 miles down. All right. So I'm going to pull out this next fact and then I'm going to get just a couple scriptures because this don't even got to be too long. But, and I know I've mentioned this in other lessons. So there was an experiment, if you will, or a group of men. It was called the Kola, spelled with a K, Kola Super Deep Borehole. Okay. So these men had one of the most amazing drills, right? Long drill to just get into the earth. All right. So let me read here. It says the Kola Super Deep Borehole, located in Russia, is the world's deepest man-made hole, reaching a depth of 40,230 feet or 7.6 miles, surpassing the depth of the Mariana Trench and the height of Mount Everest. So this lets you know it's as tall as Mount Everest, passing Mount Everest. So this is how deep they dug into the earth. And guess what? When they got to that point, the drill began to be destroyed. Right? It couldn't even fight any. It couldn't go any further. It began to be destroyed. So they said that's only. They said they only got 7.6 miles, but they tell you that the core is 1,800 miles away, and they know exactly what it's made of. The mantle is 1,800 miles away. Okay, or 18.6 miles away. So that means they didn't even get halfway down to the mantle. So that lets you know that the things that they're telling us, they're making it up. All right? They are making it up. And now, if you were to use the scriptures now, they would have a better basis of saying if it was water down there, if anything, but Esau makes up these lies, and that's probably how he goes along with his hell doctrine. That it's a hot core down there. Just thought about that, but this is a devil for you, man. All right. Let me get the next verse. This is 2nd Ezra 13:52. It says, and he said unto me, like as thou canst neither seek out nor know the things that are in the deep of the sea, even so can no man upon earth see my son or those that be with him, but in the daytime. So it says, neither seek out nor know the things that are in the deep or the sea. So if you go down too low in the water, all right, to try to go in, let's start digging another hole. The mechanical, the pressure, the sheer pressure that you're going to feel from that is devastating. It's destructive. It's deadly. So they can't search out the sea. They can't drill into the ground. They can't fly up past the ozone layer, the atmosphere. They are inside the earth and they cannot get out nor see what's in the center of it. How many drills does it take to get to the center of the earth? Because they can't see it. They can't get to it. And then, it said 7.6, but I remember it was like 12, something, it was a 12 on there, 12,000 kilometers. I was like, that's spiritual. They can't get more than 12,000 kilometers down into the ground. Okay? This is 2nd Ezra 16:57. He searches the deep and the treasures thereof. He hath measured the sea and what it containeth. You see, who's that he? That's referring to the Heavenly Father, right? So he searched the deep and he knows all the treasures. He knows where certain pockets are and certain nice spots. He knows where the Leviathan are, right? He knows what treasures are hidden in them. He says he know what it containeth. He know all the creatures that are off in there that you never seen or heard of before. Okay? This is Ecclesiasticus 1:3. It says, who can find out the height of heaven and the breadth of the earth and the deep and wisdom? Who can search out the height of the heaven? Who can say how far, how high you can go? Who can search out the breadth of the earth? So if you sitting up, all the ins and outs. Let me get let me get Ecclesiasticus 1:3 and the Good News translation. Let's see what it says. But who can find these things out? Right? This is just men being foolish, saying things that suit their agenda. Okay? What I say? Ecclesiastes 1:1. All right. 1 and 3, it says, how high is the sky? How wide is the earth? How deep is the ocean? How profound is wisdom? Can anyone find answer to these questions? You see? So, how wide is the earth? They can't tell you how wide the earth is, and they be talking this flat earth nonsense. If they can't tell you how wide the earth is, why would they be able to tell you how deep it is? Right? The width should be easy. They should be able to tell you, oh, it's from this point to this point. So they definitely not going to tell you the breadth of the true breadth, the inner workings, the depth of the earth. They don't know. They do not know, and they're just lying, man. This is why we need Yahweh Shah, because through this law, statutes, commandments, through the understand his word, the scripture says, seek not the things that are above our strength. So I ain't telling you go on an all-out brigade. Let's see what's down there. You know, at the end of the day, the Lord got waters everywhere, right? But don't get too caught up on that. My point in this lesson is just to edify and show you that we have been lied to, so you can't believe everything that Esau says. But we're going to get that knowledge. The Israelites are going to get that knowledge. The elect are going to be know how deep the earth is, how everything is composed, how to navigate in the spirit. You know how to what is fire away. We're gonna know all those things, man. Okay. Let me see here. I think I had maybe that was the last one. You know, but who can find out the height of heaven and the breadth of the earth? You see? So the Lord has given us the answer to who he is and how Esau operates. So all of this is a myth and a lie that they just tell people to make them think you're in control, because this is all made up. This is all made up. This is not righteous workings, man. All right? This is just a straight up lie. All right? And so it says, John 8:32 says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free, man. And the Lord is freeing us from the bondage of being foolish, from the bondage of following after this flesh, from the bondage of these chains of darkness, you know, from the bondage of the mental bondage of following after Esau and believing everything he tells us, man. You know, Yahweh Shem Shai gonna give us the real answers and gonna reveal everything to us, just like he's doing right now. You know, so I ain't gonna hold too long. You know, I pray, Lord willing, that this lesson was edifying. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rachakodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and mercy to the elect. Until next time, Shalom.